You can't scold me. Louis the lip, cast the brass the cashes, strip cut like lances, leave scratches and gashes. Prophecy ignite like matches and gases. Lord give us beauty for ashes. Perfect. Now we on a quest, crying aloud, we waking the masses. Watch for serpents, venomous snakes in the grasses. Mortified members, we dropped in a casket. Breathe life into these bones, we raised like Lazarus. Nigga mute.
Nigga mute, it's quiet on the set. When the purple hit they block, they quiet on the set. Get respect, no flex, they smell a savor of death. Play silver skull and separate from your neck. The game is all rigged, you can call it a prefix. Flow sick, the next 10 plagues on Egypt, I'm focused. My foes better cease and desist. We equip with God body, hard to restrict. From Basra to the place of Allah, I God the rock, clear him out like I drop. Prime time repent, it won't be easy. Stone carved out the mountain, by to smite him in each feet. Nigga mute.
Live, nigga mute. Here. Original Royals, fervent heat. Nigga mute, especially if you ain't speaking truth. Jaleel throw the beat is alley-oop, cause this word they can't refute. They thought we would crash, but we rebuke, cause these internet prophets can't compute, cause they words minute. Strong like drink is absolute. They tried to try a right ankle, that's acute, but clearly they ain't know we was astute. We take the truth to new heights, so if I fall, I'ma need a parachute. Bishop on deck, stand right hand salute. Planted in his truth, nigga, I am Groot. Demons try to challenge, get rebuked. Apple with the Lord's eye, homie, you gon' know us by our fruits. Nigga mute.
Nigga mute, for our God we stand boldly. Breastplate, feet shotted, a nigga can't fold me. Truly strapped up, that's the old me. Now we strapped loose, crease cargo pants with purple and a gold tee. Flex on your block like an OG. Sail cross sea and touch land, prophesy where the Jews be. Scopers talking shit, that's usually treacherous men who lack judgment, envious and speak foolishly. This ain't a facade, it's the return of the black gods. Mobilize in your city, you might think it's the goon squad. Headliners, we cry loud, spread the news out. Turn the world upright, prophets giving the clues out. Nigga mute.
Nigga mute, Antigua and Barbuda. 5 camps, whole gang of caps and more shooters. Come against the gods and the laws, we going through you. Cut you with a 2-edged sword, we gon' reprove you. This quest 7, casting out demons and purging 11. Making plain the way of the gates to get to heaven. 133 and a 1, that's for the brethren. Then a 2, 3 and a 1, that's for your reverend. You hate the Lord, we showing force, it's Maranatha. Skull-fed camp, the commanders, a man handle you. Single-minded, if you not, it's hard to follow you. Hit the briefings, holla at cap for audibles, nigga mute. Nigga mute.
Flying witches in school buses, we can imagine anything, thinking we got to prove something. Hating never move nothing. As you can see, yeah, you static, cause you void these commandments, won't keep the lease. Like envy, gon' bring you pieces. That envy that makes you weak, it's that envy that turns to enmity. Enmity never ceases, you thinking that you can chase it, you chasing what you can't see progression come through these scriptures ain't in your reach. You blind and covered in hatred, that hatred reeks off your teeth, and you faking like you've been racing. You racing without the key and pretend to keep up an image, an image that's been deceased. You're leaking, soaked in your ignorance on the leash. Barking, but you can't speak. Darkness won't let you leave. Call it what you gon' call it. Them garments laid at your feet, and now Satan spiritually raping you, baiting you with deceit, and now jealousy got the best of the hater is all you be. Nigga mute. Nigga mute.
He opened the 7th seal and there was silence in heaven. I saw an angel stand at the altar, we praying for violence from heaven. The incense smoke mixed with our prayers, what a delightful smell. Golden censer, golden altar, call it Raphael. Yeah, he opened the 7th seal and there was silence in heaven. I saw an angel stand at the altar, we praying for violence from heaven. The incense smoke mixed with our prayers, what a delightful smell. Golden censer, golden altar, call it Raphael. Yeah, 3 times a day, I send them up. Hoping that Raphael pick him up. Fill up his plate till he had enough. To the Lord, make the nations drink the cup. Can't wait for destruction. Yeah, I know that we struggle. But it ain't for nothing. Make it Edom, press the button. Ishmael turn to nothing. Moab carry a bucket. Amalek melt like an oven. Ammon have to feel the judgment. The Lord judge them all in public. And no, I can't wait for it. They gon' have to pay for it. I pray that I'm safe, Lord. Let's go. I go to the Father by facing the land. Jerusalem, holy, complete, not planned. We measure the city, but not like a man, but an angel of God. United we stand. I call on the Lord and I'm praying for vengeance. I hope that it reaches the golden censer. Beam me up. I can't wait till they kingdoms up. Watch as the heathen double dutch when them news come across the ocean front. Praying daily for destruction of it. See the look on their faces, you gotta love it. Fix your face so it's fire, beloved. Nobody does it like Judah does it. Eternal blaze is the ending of it. And to enter them gates is what I covet. We gone. He opened the seventh seal and there was silence in heaven. I saw an angel stand at the altar. We praying for violence from heaven. The incense smoke mixed with our prayers. What a delightful smell. Golden censer, golden altar, call it Raphael. Yeah, he opened the seventh seal and there was silence in heaven. I saw an angel stand at the altar. We praying for violence from heaven. The incense smoke mixed with our prayers. What a delightful smell. Golden censer, golden altar, call it Raphael. Yeah.
Send us some prayers, they fly. Hoping Messiah can hear them on high. Business, I can't even lie. I look at these heathens and want them to fry. I look up the Abba and hollow, Father, I need all these demons to die. For Satan perpetuated hatred daily, I want all their babies to cry. The way that they treated us, they wore out the saints, defeated us. Robbed the land, they depleted us. All these dead bodies, they deleted us. So they gotta be punished for all of their evil assumptions. To fight against God, he breaking them down with that 9.
I guess I'm your enemy because I tell the truth right. They hate him, they rebuke at the gate, man. Yeah, I only say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. No, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see. This are bigger than me. I say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. No, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see. This are bigger than me. Just be cold, I'ma sneeze on them. Prophesy to the wind, let me breathe on them. Foot on the gas, I can't ease on them. Boy, like a parrot, get clean on them. I guess I'm your enemy because I tell the truth right. They hate him, they rebuke at the gate, man. Yeah, I only say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. No, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see. This are bigger than me. I say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. No, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see. This are bigger than me. Just be cold, I'ma sneeze on them. Prophesy to the wind, let me breathe on them. Foot on the gas, I can't ease on them. Boy, like a parrot, get clean on them. I guess I'm your enemy because I tell the truth right. They hate him, they rebuke at the gate, man. Yeah, I only say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. No, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see. This are bigger than me. I say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. No, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see. This are bigger than me. Just be cold, I'ma sneeze.
Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ bless, Most High in Christ bless.
Shalom. Bless.
Y'all know what time it is. 12:30 on a Monday.
Yes.
Sins of the Seers. I'm Captain the Red. We got
Officer Abishai.
Also Benaiah.
Officer Lai Kemp.
Officer Gamliel.
all praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Another glorious day. We in the building. We in the spirit. All praises to the Lord. Hey, we're gonna talk about the pollutions of America, of Babylon the Great, and why we have to escape and come out of Babylon the Great. That's why the scripture says, can you give me that script, come out of her?
Yes, sir.
Revelations 18. And we're going to dive into it, man. All praises, Lord's will. Everybody had a good Sabbath. Had the pleasure of being with leadership. Shouts out to the soldiers, to the officers, captains, the mighty deacons, and you already know the general. All praise to the Most High. We have brothers traveling. Brothers traveling, man, down in, what was it? Valdosta, Georgia. All right, for Kendrick Johnson. So all praises for that. Bringing awareness for that situation. All praises, man. And matter of fact, the sister, I should have gave this to you. Let's play this right quick. The sister just posted this on TikTok of the march. Because, you know, they try to black us out, bro.
Yes, of course.
They try to black us out, man. So hold on. I should have sent it.
So you mean to tell me we do more than just stand on the corners and preach?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We care about our people.
We out there.
Bring it out.
Everybody is taking witness to it. Everybody gonna take witness to it. And we understand, man, things got to get worse before they get better.
Yep.
That's what the scriptures say. Things got to get worse before they get better. Hey, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Come out of Babylon. Go ahead.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
That we don't be partakers of her sins. This right here, what we about to play, Kendrick Johnson, the brother was murdered. He was murdered in cold blood. Yes, murdered in cold blood. So we went down, we sent the prophets down there to bring awareness back, so to make sure the brother's name is not forgotten.
Right.
We need justice, man. We need justice, and we understand the society we come in. This is why the Lord is telling us we got to come out. We got to mentally come out of America. So we ain't going to be entangled with the sins of America. Ain't no way what happened to our brother down there in Georgia just get swept under the rug. If this happened to any other nationality,
Bring it out.
people gonna go. People gonna have. Yeah, people gonna go crazy.
It's gonna be
They might
marches.
run it. Yeah, it's going. All type of stuff gonna happen. It might be another January 6th.
Right.
Yep.
Bring it out.
You understand? So we gotta be the ones that come out and stand for our people, man. Because we love our people, bro. That's what repentance is all about. You know, I was thinking about that last night. Like, repentance is an unselfish act. Because selfishly, you know, that's why I get that in Hebrews. What is it? Hebrews about the pleasures of sin. 11. Is it 11:25? Let's read that real quick.
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 25.
Go ahead.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction.
What do we got to do?
Choosing rather to suffer affliction.
Go ahead.
With the people of God.
Go ahead.
Than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
You see that? Repentance is an unselfish act where you choose rather to suffer the afflictions
Right.
with your people that your people going through.
Right.
Even if they not repented, our motivation is to bring the 12 tribes back together.
Right.
That's our motive. You understand? I don't know why it's popping in my ear, but it's messing with me. It's popping. But that's our motivation is to bring us back. You understand? So we gotta, like the scriptures say, like Moses who left us an example. All praises, that's better. Like Moses that left us an example right there. He's telling us we gotta suffer. We gotta choose rather to suffer with our people,
Right.
and the afflictions of our people, than have the pleasures of sin.
Right.
That selfish act. You understand?
It ain't just about, am I getting it?
Right.
I'm getting money. I'm good. No, we got to suffer this together because the curses pertain to us as a whole.
Yes.
Whether you like it or not, them curses going to pertain to you.
Yes, and I like what you just said right there.
Okay.
I like what you just said.
Okay.
The scriptures say that. Give me that in 2nd Ezra,
Bring it out.
17, and I believe it's 18, somewhere around there.
Yep.
Hey, play the video for me.
Yeah.
So these are brothers, man. Had down there 1,000 men down there.
We about to fix.
We about to fix.
Fix our step, yeah.
Fix our step, yeah.
Bringing awareness.
To lead this
for what happened to our brother, man.
Your father was there when you left. You're right. Your mother was there when you left. You're right. Your uncle was there when you left. You're right. Your auntie was there when you left. You're right. Your cousin was there when you left. You're right. Your brother was there when you left. You're right. Your sister
You see
was
this?
there when you left.
This is unselfishness, bro. These brothers could have been doing anything, anything on a Saturday. While people buying tickets, heading to Miami, heading to the beaches and shores of Carolina, going to Colorado, Cancun. These brothers said, you know what? No, we're going to put our funds together to go down there and bring awareness for our brother.
This is the love we have for our brother.
And to go along with that, man, you see this right here, this beautiful thing. The pastor at the church blitz said, what positive black movement did not start with the Christian church?
He did say that.
This is not coming from the Christian church.
Bring it up.
All right, this is what true, like you said, true repentance looks like.
And these are the men of our brothers. You understand? So all praise to the Most High. You can cut it. All praise to the Most High, man. This is why we say, man, repentance is unselfish. Unselfish act, man.
Cap, you can't stop. This truth can't be stopped. No.
Oh, no.
This ain't gonna make no television, no news channel, no none of that.
Yeah.
They blackballed us, but we still, the word don't go out void.
Yeah,
People are seeing us.
They try to shadow ban us, man, but you know, you can't stop it.
Can't stop it.
You got what I want? 2nd Ezra 7:21, I believe it is.
It's 7. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me look at it. 7 and verse 18.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 18.
Yep.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
It said the righteous, those that are keeping the commandments, that's righteousness. For all my new people that's out there. What does it mean to be righteous? Meaning you keeping God's laws. All right? Read it again.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
Even if you keeping God's laws, the scripture says you're going to suffer straight things. Period. Can you pull up the definition of straight for me? How it's spelled? Spell it out for him, bro.
There it is, yep.
Yep. Let's read that.
Straight, a narrow passage of water.
A what?
A narrow passage of water.
Read number 2.
Used in reference to a situation characterized by a specified degree of trouble or difficulty.
You see that? A trouble, or when it say straight, it means you talking about a situation where you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Right.
You're going to be in a lot of difficulty.
Affliction.
When Christ walked this earth, it wasn't a piece of, how would they say?
A cakewalk.
A cakewalk. It wasn't that. You understand? You had people that was trying to assassinate Christ, kill Christ. You had people that tried to kill his followers.
Right.
That's what's in line with those of the righteous. So he said, when the righteous, hey, we going to suffer these straight things. They call us a hate group, slandering our name. Yes, sir. We ain't call us KKK.
Yep.
I don't even own a rope. Hell, I'm going to be KKK. You understand? I'm just I'm watching my kids play outside, you know, and I see a little, you see the tree, like, damn, I should get a rope for a swing set.
Nah.
I got to go on Amazon.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know
Don't go
what I
to
mean?
the store.
Yeah.
We ain't burning no crosses.
We ain't burning no crosses, none of that. How you put us in the same boat?
Right.
How does the ADL put us on the same page with the Ku Klux Klan?
Bring it out.
How do you put us over what they did to our people?
Right.
You can't make it up, bro. So we going to suffer these straight things. Read it again.
Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things.
Go ahead.
And hope for wide.
But our hope is for the wide things, the kingdom of heaven, things that we can't even fathom. Go ahead.
For they that have done wickedly.
But those who have done wickedly
have suffered the straight things.
We all going to go through the straight things.
Right.
We all, the righteous and the wicked, we all going to suffer straight things. But the angel is letting Ezra know it's a little secret.
Uh-oh.
Watch this, read.
And yet shall not see the wise.
You see that? So the righteous, there's a difference. Even though we both going through the same things, we both going under those straight things, those troubles and difficulties, our hope is on the wide. Those who don't keep the commandments, they're not going to see the wide.
Right.
So no matter what your pastor taught you, that you could do what you want to do as thou wilt, and you're going to make the kingdom of heaven, that's not what the scripture says.
No.
You're going to go through some things. Even when you come into the truth, come into the gospel, expect temptation. Expect troubles to come. because that's what the Lord said.
So, Cat, what you saying? It would behoove you to suffer the straight things righteously.
You're going to go through them anyway.
You're going to go through them anyway. So you might as well suffer it righteously so you can inherit the kingdom.
Exactly.
You don't be a two-time loser.
Exactly.
Inherit the kingdom. Go out there, march for your brother, stand up for your brother, show the people the way to go.
Yep.
Suffer the straight things righteously.
They might not know what a two-time loser is, bro. A two-time loser. If you ever want to know what a two-time loser is when we make that statement, all you got to do is just drive down your local, what we say, Figaro.
Yeah.
Give me some more.
Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Martin Luther King. Find a Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Any city you're in.
Find a Martin
There
Luther
you go.
King Boulevard and ride down. And if you happen to stumble across an Edomite, a so-called white man out there with a sign begging for money, stinky, that is a two-time loser.
Yeah. Yes.
When you're losing within your kingdom.
Right.
That's a two-time loser. And if you don't want to be that,
Right.
I advise you to keep these laws.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So, hey, where was you at before that?
Revelation 18:4.
Now, give me that Hebrews again, and we're going to jump into it, bro. And that's a good segue. Is that coming up first, what you just put up? Okay, all praises, bro. Go ahead, read that.
Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 25.
Go ahead.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God.
You got to choose rather to suffer affliction with the people. Go ahead.
Than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
Then enjoy sin just for a season. And you after that season, guess what? This seasons change. You understand? It changes.
Yeah.
So you enjoying this season just for a time. You talking about what? 3 months? 3 or 4 months max.
Right.
So with the Lord, you got to put that in the scope of how the Lord views time.
Right.
Yeah.
He said you only enjoy this for a season.
Right.
And you got this whole infinity
Bring it out.
with no time. Time was only invented for us.
Right, right.
Christ don't deal in the realm of time. He said, but he put a time stamp on the pleasures of your sin. You enjoy that for a season. But for those who want to suffer with their brothers, I got something called forever.
Forever. Yes, sir.
Infinity for you. You understand? That's what you want.
Yep.
So I know everybody done seen what happened. You know, the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Give me Donald. I know I said that first, but you got to pull him up, man. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because black people, you blacks, you Hispanics, you natives, do not get caught up in politics,
Yes.
the politics of what's going on around us. This is why we read Revelations 18:4 when the scripture says, come out of America. Come out of America. Because a lot of things that's going on right now are smoke screens.
Yes.
A lot of things are smoke screens. So we got to make sure when Satan want us to look left, you got to look right.
Right.
And not right wing. I'm just telling when they want you to, because a lot of people, they see what happened.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, play it. Because they see what happened and they gravitate to it. You hearing like the 50 Cents. You seen a lot of TikTok videos. Yeah. Oh, now we gonna vote for Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now he black. He got his black card. We getting wrapped up in politics. These people raped, robbed, and murdered us. And we getting wrapped up in what they created for them.
Right.
This has no benefit for us. But since it happened, we gonna talk about it.
Hey, when white on white crime happen, we just got to sit back like they do when black on black crime happen.
Yes, and do nothing.
And do nothing.
And do nothing.
Yep.
You understand? We ain't got no opinion about it. Nothing. That's how white folks view the news.
Yes.
And they put, the news, bro. The news, when something happen, they find the most ghetto
Yes.
freaking sister or brother.
Yes.
Yes.
It's true.
That's how you want to explain them.
Yeah.
Can't talk
To do the interview.
to do the damn interview. And they say, "Do you want to interview?" Of course they gonna say it.
Right. Hey, first shout out to Pookie and right. Yeah, that's
She got a baby on her hip and a diaper. No
Bro,
clothes on.
they picked the bottom to put them in front to represent black people as a whole.
Yes.
All that's strategically done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, like you just said, when we see these things happen, just like the bishop when we brung out, give me that in what's that, Isaiah 19? we got to be even more conversed in these scriptures, man. You know what I mean? More. We got to, man, I'm talking about tap in. The Deacons they was talking about, Deacon ASAP was just talking about this weekend, man, about really tapping into our spirit, your spirituality. Really tapping into that thing, bro. And we can't tap into it by getting distracted with the world. Heavy things. This is why you got to be around leadership, bro. You got to. Because even in the conversation, you imagine 5-hour conversation just about scripts. No carnal, none of that. We talking scripts and how to get the hell up out of America. Babylon. Now, read me that.
Isaiah
19 and what is it? 1?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah. I ain't looking at it.
Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1. The burden of Egypt.
The burden of Egypt, go ahead.
Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
Now, we brought out Egypt right here is talking about America. When you read Revelations 11 and 8, it tells you, matter of fact, let's just read that right quick, just in case we got new people. Or the ADL if somebody's watching. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8.
Just real quick.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Talking about us. Go ahead.
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
So this place is spiritually called Egypt. America is spiritually, it's not called Egypt, but spiritually, it has the same spirit as Egypt. So go back to Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
The burden of Egypt.
So the burden of this spiritual Egypt. Go ahead.
Behold, the Lord
That's why the scripture says double fold. Because Isaiah, he's writing about the Egyptians during that time, but there's a spirit in the Egyptians where the Lord compares them to another nation to come. So while Isaiah is writing about the Egyptians during that time, he's also referring to the spiritual Egypt to come. That's why you got to look at this Bible for new eyes, bro. Go ahead, read it again.
The burden of Egypt.
America.
Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud. And shall
chariot. Go ahead.
And shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved.
Damn, hey, when it say a swift cloud, you know where your mind got to go to?
Scripts.
Now remember, hey Ira, I'm throwing stuff at you, bro. I'm throwing stuff at you right now. Give me Independence Day. Find me Independence Day when they first seen the chariot coming through the clouds.
Yes, sir.
And they was looking in amazement. That's where you got to put your head. Let me see. It might be. Now go up.
That's when they got
go up. It might be that one.
I started thinking about that one video they always talk about, how the chariot, they came down, hit that water real fast, and went back up. I'll be thinking about that one.
See, they don't want to put that on the news.
Nah.
See, they put this in our face.
Yeah.
They put this in the movies because they know spiritually we don't understand what the chariot is. They call it a UFO, but they don't understand that this is a vessel of our brothers.
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
Go ahead, play it. See, this too will come to pass. Yes, sir. Negroes out there playing ball. See how they do us, bro?
Yeah.
No net. Damn.
That's 2/3.
Aren't you coming, David?
No, I gotta see it.
Look at that. Yeah. See, that's what's going to happen. Hey. And see, let's pause it right there. This is the faces of all those who mocked at us while we was out there preaching the word, letting them know that, hey, listen, Christ's coming back with chariots, 10,000s of thousands. Nah, these niggas crazy. Look at the Purple Power Rangers. Look at these niggas. Ain't nobody listening to them. This is going to be the look on their face in that day.
The strangeness of our salvation.
You see his face right there? That's like, what the hell? You got to have that sound like, damn.
Go ahead. Look, this the day they going to find out. Because we got a saying. The same thing that laugh, gonna make you cry.
Yes, sir.
All right, they're gonna find out what we was talking about.
I'm telling you.
All right.
Like Ezekiel said, this the day you're gonna know there was a prophet among
you.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, that's a heavy verse. Go ahead, play. But that was it. That was it. I think that was it.
That was
Read that again. 19.
Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
All them damn idols they've been holding on to, gonna melt. They gonna find out in that day, them idols is nothing. Go ahead.
And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
We seen their faces. Go ahead.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
So during this time, he said, listen, I'm going to set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Yeah.
Edomites going to be going against Edomites. This is what we're witnessing in this situation. Put Donald back up there.
The right against the left.
The right against the left. You can go ahead and play a little bit of it.
And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
And, you know, some people lost their lives out there. Lost their lives out there. I seen there's multiple angles where, you know, they was carrying off people off to the side, bro. Right. And this is why we say, man, listen, violence, we ain't never been an advocate of violence. No, we let you know that, listen, that's not the way.
No.
Picking up guns, that's not the way. The Lord has set all this stuff in his order. Matter of fact, y'all got to understand what Black and Hispanics and Native Americans have to understand is that the Lord has already chosen the next president. He has already chosen the next president. So when you carry your Black behinds out there to vote, you hop on Donald Trump's side because he just took a bullet. When you do these things, listen, you kicking against the pricks.
Yes, sir.
Because that's not what the Lord, he didn't want us to get involved in Edomite affairs. Right? Give me that in Jeremiah. You got that for me? Jeremiah chapter 27 and verse 5, right quick.
Jeremiah chapter 27 and verse 5.
But now give me Sirach 10 and 8. Just hold it for me. Go ahead.
I have made the earth, the man, and the beasts that are upon the ground by my great power and by my outstretched arm.
This is the Lord talking. He said, I made the earth and the beast, and by my great power I have outstretched it. Go ahead.
And have given it unto whom it seemeth meet unto me.
And he said, listen, I give it to who I see fit. Who I want to put in office. The president has already been picked.
Right.
It's already been chosen. That said the Bible. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 6. And now have I given all these lands into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon.
You see that thing? He said, listen, I give all these lands to Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. I'm going to put a spirit on Nebuchadnezzar to come up and take all the nations. That's the same thing that's going on within our presidents. Watch this. Give me that. What you got?
Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings.
And because of our unrighteous dealings, this is why it's happening. Because we are unrighteous. We want to get trapped up in the politics. We want to get trapped up with economics, religion, all these different nets that Esau has set for us to fall into. It said because of unrighteousness, go ahead.
Injuries and riches got by deceit.
Riches got by deceit. Go ahead.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
You understand that? From riches got by deceit. This is how Black folks used to get down during the Middle Ages. Getting riches, defrauding one another. You understand? When we was in our kingdom, defrauding each other, riches got by deceit. When you do the history on Septimius Severus, how he used to manipulate the coins during that time. Riches gotten by deceit. He said, you know what? The kingdom is transferred from one to another. Who does that? The Lord.
Right. Right.
The Lord. You was going to say something?
No, and it's in Daniel as well. The Lord said he ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Get it.
Let's get it. What is it? Daniel 4. Daniel 4.
Was that it on that, Sirach?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Get it.
Verse
Daniel,
17. Yep.
chapter 4 and verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones to the intent that the living may know.
So we are the watchers. We are the watchers giving this decree, letting the people know what's going on. Through the Lord. The Spirit of the Lord is on us, letting the people know. Read.
That the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
This is the kingdom of men, like Cap was saying. The Most High ruleth in this kingdom. He sets up who he wants to set up. It's you going against that, you going against the Lord.
Yeah.
You kicking against the pricks.
Right.
All right, read.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
So we got to understand, he's setting up base men. Joe Biden, base man. Trump, base man. And for you to go out and vote, you are following a base man. That's going against the Lord. The Lord never told us to go and vote for the other nations or follow the other nations. You're supposed to set up a king of your own brethren.
Yeah.
So that's what we got to understand. This is all fabricated. Oh, I ain't going to say fabricated. All set up by the Lord. All set up by the Lord at the end of the day.
About to say, you're degrading yourself when you go out and vote.
Yeah.
Because you're saying, when you go, your actions are showing that you believe this people is better than you.
Exactly.
When you supposed to be the original kings of the earth.
Bring it out.
And even in that case, it don't matter who you vote for and none of these things, the next man in line is still going to oppress you.
Right.
Because that's God's agenda. Until we get right as a people, you are going to be oppressed.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Democrat or Republican.
And that has to happen.
Right.
You understand? We don't understand, man. Go back to that Isaiah, what is it? Isaiah 19. I think it's verse 5, to your point, to verse 5. We sit there and vote for our oppression. But watch this. Watch what the Lord told Isaiah to document.
Verse 4?
Yes.
Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 4.
Watch this.
And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord.
You see this?
Right.
That's what we help and aid.
Yeah.
A cruel Lord that don't even give a damn about your people, your sons, your daughters, nobody.
Yeah.
He said he's going to give over to a cruel Lord. How's that going to happen? Through election.
Yeah.
You understand? Through democracy.
Yes.
Go ahead, read.
And a fierce king
And the fierce king. Go ahead.
shall rule over them.
You see this? So when you like you just said, bro, we don't even understand the psyche of it, and we wouldn't understand it without the Spirit of the Lord.
Bring it out.
That's why. Give me that in Deuteronomy. Is that it on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me Deuteronomy 17 right quick. I thought y'all was gonna pull this one. Deuteronomy.
Oh, yeah, we quoted it.
Yeah, isn't it ain't 17?
17?
Yes, sir.
17.
It's 17? Yeah, okay,
17.
go ahead. I ain't put it in a minute. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 17 and verse 15.
Yeah.
Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from
Hold on. You can't just read past that, bro. Read that again.
whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
That's who we're supposed to set king over. Who the Lord thy God shall choose. Who did he choose to be kings? For you black women? You looking at him first.
Bring it out.
Said he gonna choose us.
Bring it out.
But we know the King of Kings is Christ.
It's Christ.
The Messiah. That's who the Lord thy God has chosen. Read it again.
Thou shalt in any wise.
I had to throw that in there because you know what I'm saying. They get that spirit that was in Corinth. I'm of Apollos. I'm of Paul. I'm of Christ.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to you niggas. Well, wait a minute. He said he made all of us that's sitting right here, and our brothers that we seen that just traveled down to Georgia, kings and priests.
That's right.
That's who he's chosen.
Bring it out.
Go ahead, read.
Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Go ahead.
One from among thy brethren.
Among your people. Go ahead.
Shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
That's the law for all my Christian brothers. That's literally in the Bible.
Yes. Right.
Not to set another man over you. Not to. So that means
Bring it out, Cap.
you bring it out, bro.
What you got?
That means
You bring it out,
You
bro.
bring it out.
that means if you're running for governor,
Okay.
you have another man that is not your people over you.
Thank you.
So you're not going with the agenda that God has set up. You're going with the agenda of our oppressors.
Look,
Thank you.
And what Cap said, this is law, right? So if you're going out running for governor, if you're going out voting for another nation to be governor, you are in the midst of sin.
And you're
That's
following
breaking the law.
a political party, because when you're a governor, you gotta be in a political party, right?
You choose a side.
So you're choosing the side of your oppressor because they created that thing.
Right.
Hey, and nowhere in the scriptures can you find our forefathers voting. Nowhere can you find them running for president. No. What happened all throughout the book of Samuels and all the kings, the Lord chose somebody to rule, and that's who was set up.
They didn't have a ballot box?
No.
No ballot
Hell
box.
no.
No, none of that.
Hey, was that it on that? Go ahead, read.
Which is not thy brother.
Which is not thy brother. So that's a law. That's a law. You understand? So what we see going on that happened in Pennsylvania with Donald Trump, the Lord speaks against that. The Lord speaks against violence because, understand, that's who the Lord set up. Give me that Romans 13 right quick. Romans 13.
The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Read that again.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Did it say some souls?
Every soul.
It said let every soul be subject to the higher powers, to the power that the Lord chose to put in that seat. Every soul, that means every nation is subject to the higher power. So even if it was another nation, because I think I seen it was an Edomite, right, that got killed, that actually did the assassination.
Yes.
Listen, you kicking against the pricks.
Right.
You kicking against the pricks when you do that, because that's why. Listen, if the Lord said Donald Trump is going to be the next president, you only going to graze the ear.
Right.
Because that's what the Lord said.
Right.
It's nothing that you can do about that. Period. Read it again.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Go ahead.
For there is no power but of God.
Go ahead.
The powers that be are ordained of God.
Our forefathers understood this. You don't read nowhere in the scriptures where our people bucked up against the establishment and prospered. When our people bucked up against the establishment, against what the Lord had ordained.
Bring it out.
Think about it. I'm just thinking about them. I got names running through my head now. Zedekiah.
Right.
Zedekiah sat there and got his eyes plucked out after witnessing the murder of his sons for rebellion against the king. You understand? When you think about Hezekiah showing everything to them Assyrians, the prophet told him, you know what? Since you did this, since you want to go against the establishment of Christ, you understand what I told you? Everything that you just showed them, the nation's going to take, including your children. You understand? So all throughout history, you don't read about us prospering when you go against the nations. Give me that in Acts 5 too. You was about to get it?
I'm ready.
Okay,
right
let's
there.
get that. Okay, go ahead, bring it in. Go on, bring it up. Acts 5. Acts 5.
Start at verse 35.
Acts chapter 5 and verse 35.
Our brothers in the spirit today. All right, go ahead.
And said unto them, ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves, that ye to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men.
Okay.
Read.
So
go ahead.
No, you got. Go ahead. Do your thing.
So it said, take heed, beware of what you're doing as touching these men of God. All right, read.
For before these days rose up Theodos, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught.
So these is giving examples of all the men who stood up against the prophets of God who are ordained to lead the people. He said of him, the people that followed him were slain. They were scattered abroad. Read.
After this man rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him. He also perished.
So what you're starting to see is it wasn't just one person. This was a spirit of brothers that always came and tried to kick against the pricks. Always tried to buck against the men that God set up. It was that way from the beginning, and it's all the way here to this day. All right, it said, of these men, they all tried to draw away people after themselves. Keep reading.
And all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it.
You cannot overthrow it. Jump to verse 29.
Verse 29.
And this is why Peter said this from the jump. Read.
Then Peter, And the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
So Peter, the apostle, this is one thing he understood that these other men didn't understand.
Right.
We got to follow the order that God set up. We can't just go around trying to do our own thing. Because when you do that, you get put to death, you get scattered abroad.
And we know that. Even in verse 37, right?
Bring it out, Cap.
Read that 37 again.
Verse 37. After this man rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of the taxing.
Hey, can you go to Bible Hub right quick? Go to Bible Hub. Look this up right quick. See who the hell they rebelled against. Let me go to it too. Let's see. Acts. Yeah, go to Acts. Watch this. I'm going to show you something. And go down to go back out because I think you hit something. Go back out or just refresh it. All right, right there. Now go to Acts. What is it, 537?
Sir.
And then go to commentaries. I'll show you. 37. Yep, go all the way down. All the way down, hit. Go to parallel. Go down. Right there. Gills. Scroll down. Right there.
Gills, exposition of the entire Bible. After this man rose up Judas of Galilee, of whom Josephus thus says.
So Josephus was a writer, a famous writer during this time period, right? Israelite, all right, that rebelled, that down there betrayed his people. But he wrote about these men. Go ahead.
There was a man of Galilee by name Judas, who led his countrymen into rebellion.
Led his countrymen into what?
Into rebellion.
He rebelled against the powers. Watch this, read.
Declaring it an evil. Should they suffer tribute to be paid to the Romans and introduce mortal rulers after God?
So he declared it was evil to pay taxes to Rome.
Right.
He declared it was evil. Now, we got Negroes amongst us right now that don't want to pay taxes to Rome, don't want to pay tribute to Rome. Understand?
They're sovereign.
They're sovereign.
I don't have to,
And what happens? They get a little notice in the mail. Talking about you got 90 days to come up with this money. You understand? Or your black behind is going to jail. So we experience this right now. Go ahead, read on.
And not unlike this is what another Jewish writer says of Judas the Galilean and his party.
Go ahead.
These were the cause of the Jews rebelling against the Romans. For they said, it was not fit that any should rule over men but God alone, and that no one should be called Lord but the blessed God.
Don't that sound like the sovereign Negro?
Yep.
You understand? That sounds just like him. That's why the Lord said, ain't no new thing under the sun.
Yes, sir.
So when you rebel against the higher powers, the Lord spanks you behind, bro.
Yeah.
He spanks you behind. In the scriptures, go back to Acts and read it again.
Acts chapter 5 and verse 37.
Go ahead.
After this man rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of the taxing.
In the days when tax season came around, they didn't want to pay taxes. They didn't want to give to Caesar what was given to Caesar. Even though we read that Christ paid taxes.
Right.
Christ paid not only his taxes, but Peter's taxes. Go ahead.
In the days of the taxing.
I wish we had crisis amongst us, man. Look at your brother, you know what I'm saying? These things, you know what the scripture says, what you do to his people, you do to Christ.
Right, yeah.
I'm saying that. I'm just leave that out there. You just have to let that marinate. Let it marinate on your mind, bro. What you do to his people, that's what you do to Christ. Read it again, brother. Read it again.
After this man arose up Judas of Galilee in the days of the taxing and drew away much people after him.
Go ahead.
He also perished.
He perished. Go ahead.
And all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed.
And that just happened to the little Edomite kid on the roof.
Yep.
You want to rebel against what the Lord set up, you going to perish. And guess what? You think they're going to stop with him?
No.
Now they about to put a foul. The whole thing, whoever you talk to, text, your last contact, all that is about to come out.
Right.
Go ahead. Read on.
And all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed.
Go ahead.
And now I say unto you.
And he said they was all dispersed. So that's it. So you see these examples in the scriptures. But do Christians go over this?
No.
Nope. And this is why our people get caught up in foolishness. This is why the Israelites, while as we come back to our heritage, we study in the scriptures, we showing you how to maneuver around the pitfalls that's laid for you. Give me that in Psalms, I think it's 9:15, I think it is. 9 and 15. We showing you how to move. The Lord is showing us how to move in these last days. When it say come out of her, it means that. Come out of her. Because this was not set up for you to benefit whatsoever. Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 9 and verse 15.
Go ahead.
The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made.
You read it again.
The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made.
Because they came up with this whole election, this whole democracy. They the one that's stirring the pot against right against left. That damn gang-banging mentality. They did this. So the scripture says what?
The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made.
You see, and you know, damn gangbangers, they do the same thing. One of them killed one, now all of a sudden, it's a peace treaty.
Yeah.
You see Biden come out, listen, we have to calm down for the former Trump. You understand? Me and Joe have them in our prayers. What's going on, bro? That's what happens. That's the mentality that a lot of our brothers have taken. They don't understand. That red versus blue started with Esau.
Damn.
In the damn Civil War. It started with him. And we take on those same characteristics. That's why we got to come out of America.
Damn.
You got it? Keep reading. Is that it on that?
The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made.
Go ahead.
And the net which they hid is their own foot taken.
You said, and if the net they hid, their own foot is taken. Their own foot is taken. So a lot of these things that we about to go over, listen, they suffering too. They suffering too. But the scriptures is showing us how to move in these last days. All right, so let's jump into the topic. Let's jump into it. All praise to the Most High. What we got first, bro?
So we got poverty, our people in the different estates that we in, and this is in the back. This is probably what 1920s, maybe 30s.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know what I'm saying, it's showing the poverty of our people.
Give me that Deuteronomy 28:15 right quick. Our people got to understand the relevance. Thank you. The relevance of this Bible. They have to understand that, man. We bringing the Bible to life. Go ahead, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Go ahead.
But it shall come to pass.
Go ahead.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you don't listen to God, go ahead.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
I was talking to a sister out there. It was a clerk at the hotel, the room we stayed in. And this is what's interesting to me is a lot of black people today, you see them reading their Bible. I don't know if y'all witnessed that.
Yes.
But the sister was at the counter, and she had her Bible open. You know what I'm saying? I had got in late. She had her Bible open. She's reading it. And I'm like, of course, that just sparked interest in your mind. You see a black sister reading the Bible. You're like, hey, do you know who you are?
Yeah.
He's like, no, what you talking about? We the Israelites. That's who you reading about, the Israelites, blah, blah, blah. And I just went upstairs. I just left it at that night.
Yeah.
So the night before I was leaving, like, bro, I only had like 3 hours of sleep, bro. New York, bro. 3 hours. I had 5 hours total this weekend. 2 was on a plane. So when we was leaving in the morning, the same sister stopped me. Same sister stopped me and was like, she was like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, I was researching, what you was talking about. And I seen the classes. I seen your classes. Can you show me a little more? So I was just showing her about Deuteronomy 28. Because the previous, I forgot about that. The couple nights before, she was talking about, and I told her about the slave ship. She was like, the whole rhetoric. Well, we all went on slave ships. White people went on slave ships too. You know what I mean? Yeah. So she gave me the whole rundown. And then when they say that, it's kind of like, all right, I'm gonna leave it alone. You just meditate on it.
Look deeper.
Yeah, look deeper. But then the second night, she stopped me. And she was like, can you show me a little bit more? And I showed her Deuteronomy 28:15. And then I told her to read 32. Read 32 right quick.
Verse.
I told her to read. A lot of times, when we read it, it don't resonate versus when they actually read it and see it for themselves.
Right.
You remember when you first read about Christ being black and people being black?
Yes.
Job 30 and 30. When
Yes.
I'm talking about when you
When I
actually
read it. Yeah.
And you like, what the hell? This in the scriptures?
Ain't no way.
It blew your mind.
Yep.
That blew your mind. So a lot of times when I be out, I be like, listen, you read it. And she had it underlined and everything. She just talking about, oh, you shocked that I actually read my Bible? It's like, yeah, you read it, but do you understand what you're reading?
Right.
So go ahead, read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32.
Go ahead.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So I said, what does that sound like, sis? She said marriage. True story. She said, sounds like marriage. I said, okay. Keep reading.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
So I said, now, sis, think about that. Does that sound like marriage?
Right.
And she immediately said, no. That's captivity. Because when you giving your son to a daughter, that's a joyous event.
Right.
Yes.
She's saying this. And I'm just looking at it like you looking at me, like smile, like you now it's clicking.
Right. Right.
Nobody went through that whose children was given to another nation. But us, but the Israelites. So our people, what we about to show right now, this is our children given to another nation. Go ahead. And this is matter of fact, before you read it, 16 too.
Verse 16.
Cursed in the city, right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
And that's another one of the curses. You was going to be cursed in the city. So while you cursed in the city, because they like to pick and choose. Okay, well, yeah, you had the Irish that went on captivity on slave ships. You know what I mean? And cursed in the city. You got white people that's struggling. They always talk about white people. They never talk about the Chinese man,
other nation.
Chinaman.
the African, the damn Arab who getting blown to smithereens right now. Hey, don't let me forget that point. Don't let me forget that. I got to prophesy, bro. You understand? Like, bro, you got to get all this. Bro, when you're around leadership, you got to get all this out, bro. Now, hold on. Before we get here, just sidebar. Remember what I said? When the devil wants you to look left, you got to look right. I was reading this last night, bro. Isaiah 17. Isaiah 17. Hey, Ira, look up Israeli bomb Syria. Hold that for me. Read that for me.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 17 and verse 1.
Watch this.
The burden of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away.
Now, Damascus is Syria. Damascus is Syria. All right, so this is the burden of Syria. Go ahead, read it again.
The burden of Damascus.
Go ahead.
Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap.
So this is Isaiah prophesying about Damascus, about modern day Syria. He's prophesying and saying it's going to be a heap, a ruinous heap. It's going to get ruined. It's going to get bombed to smithereens. Watch this, read.
The cities of Arior are forsaken.
The cities of Arior, talking about around Jordan. Go ahead.
Are forsaken.
Are they forsaken? Why? Because of the bombs. What's going on? That's why they're going to be forsaken. Remember when they bombed Gaza and they was talking about move to North Gaza? Or I'm sorry, South. Flee into Egypt. And then they told them to flee south and then bomb the damn South Gaza. And kept bombing. And then Egypt standing there like, we don't want these niggas. We don't want the damn Arabs.
Don't let them in.
Don't let them in here. But this is what Isaiah's prophesying about. Watch this. Read it again.
The cities of Arior are forsaken. They shall be for flocks.
They shall be for flocks. Go ahead.
Which shall lie down.
So imagine you have sheep, cattle that has no fear of humans. They just lying down. They resting. You understand? They ain't got to worry about nobody shooting. You know how down in the damn safari, the damn king of the jungle, not only do we got to worry about a damn hyena or a pack of damn, what attack the dogs? Pack of damn dogs running up on him. He got to worry about Esau out there hitting him with a damn rifle or a tranquilizer out the gate. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So in this time, They ain't got to worry about what's going on because why? It's going to be a ruinous city. It's going to be bombed. People are fleeing out of Jordan. This is the prophecy that's going on. Read it again. Read it again.
The cities of Arior are forsaken. They shall be for flocks, which shall lie down, and none shall make them afraid.
None gonna make them afraid. Go ahead.
The fortress also shall cease from Ephraim.
The fortress, like when we traveled over to Africa, every building has a fort. All the way around it, like a wall, a defense system, all the way around it. It said, you understand? Read that one more time about the fortress, verse 3.
The fortress also shall cease from Ephraim.
It said it's going to cease from Ephraim. Go ahead, watch this.
And the kingdom from Damascus.
And the kingdom from Damascus, all their defense system is going to cease, just like it ceased from Ephraim. Watch this. Go ahead.
And the remnant of Syria, they shall be as the glory of the children of Israel, saith the Lord of hosts.
He said, just like what happened to Ephraim, when the Assyrians came in and destroyed their fortified walls and took them into captivity, the same thing is going to happen to modern day Syria. Now, you got this? Give me an art. Don't give me a video. I like the video. Hold the video. Okay, let me see the article. Let's read the article and then look at the date. Read it.
Israeli airstrikes near Syria's Aleppo kill several, including an Iranian advisor, reports say.
Go down. I just want the date.
June the 3rd, 2024.
Now, that was June 3rd. Okay. There's a more updated one, bro. So go back out. I want the one that just happened.
There you go, right there.
Okay. read this one.
IDF says it hit Syrian military facilities in response to drones targeting Eilat. Military targets command center and Air Force defense units says it holds Damascus regime responsible for air assault. Syria's army reports 1 soldier killed, 3 injured.
What's the date on that?
14th of July, 2024.
So listen. It's no mistake when you see these things going on over here, prophecies being fulfilled over there. This is why we got to stay conversed in the scriptures. So when we see these things, the Lord is letting us know, bro, look up. Prophecy's coming. Your time is what it say in, I'm about to misquote it, Romans 13, what it say in 11?
High time to wake up.
It's high time to wake up. For our salvation is nearer than what we believe. All these prophecies are coming to fulfillment in front of our eyes. And Esau is putting all these distractions in front of us and getting a lot of people mixed up in these distractions.
Keeping you asleep.
Keeping you asleep. These are nets. So that's just a sidebar. That's just a sidebar.
Yes, sir.
All right, that was a sidebar.
All right. All right.
Okay.
And while, like you said, Kat, while all of this is happening, we in the midst of 100 days of camp. There's a lot of other people in the midst of their 100 days of camp. Like it says, we activating them angels when we prophesy. So that's the power that we have.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm telling you, bro. We have to your point, we have to understand that while even doing this show, while we prophesying right now, speaking God's words, this thing is resonating further than what we can fathom in our little minds.
Yes, sir.
You understand? The angels is literally, like you say, the angels is literally, when they hear these prophecies, it's go time. It's go time because why? You might have 1 or 2 that are watching, haven't heard this word, and we bringing it out, and we sealing it in their head.
Yes, sir.
That's what Revelation 7 is all about. Hold back the destruction until I seal my 144. So it might be one person that's just watching randomly. Hey, let me just scroll. Okay, Sands of the Seers, what the hell is this talking about? And now you hear this, and and you spark something. When we do that, the angels is activating because it's closer, and all things have to be fulfilled. So that's just, I'm telling you, it's a sidebar. We have to be conversed in the scriptures. We have to stay in the scriptures. We got to make sure that, give me that in Luke 21:19. Give me this one right quick. Stay in the Bible, man.
The book of Luke.
Everything that go around, all this stuff that is going on around us, we observe and we correlate it with the Bible. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 19.
Go ahead.
In your patience, possess ye your souls.
In our patience, we have to possess our spirit. We have to be patient for the fulfillment of prophecy. Yes, we got to be patient. Why we got to be patient? Give me that and hold that. 2 Ezra 8. We probably ain't gonna get to no video.
Hey, Cap, you been around leadership. Bring it out. Bring it out. Let the butter roll.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
One, Cap?
Now, I want 2 Ezra chapter 4. Now, all this, like I said, man, I'm just going over it, meditating just last night. 2 Ezra 4 and verse 26. Watch this.
2 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 26.
Go ahead.
Then answered he me.
This the angel speaking to Ezra. Go ahead.
And said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel.
It said, the more we dive into this scripture, we're going to start to marvel. I'm just reading Isaiah 17 last night because we talking about prophecies. I'm like, bro, let me go back. You know, when you talk to leadership, you got to, I'm like, bro, let me go back. It's something that I missed. And I'm reading that, and I'm like, hold on. Okay, Syria. Let me see, who the hell, what's going on in Syria right now? And I be god darn.
I'll be.
I'll be. You know, Millie say, well, I'll damn be. Well, ain't that something? These niggas didn't bomb Syria.
Right.
Damn. He said, bro, the more we search, we gonna marvel.
Yeah.
We gonna marvel at what's going on. Read it again.
Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel.
The more we gonna marvel. And we gonna get to the videos because it's important that we when we see the history, when you read the Deuteronomy 28s, the 16s, the curse in the city, our children given to another people, that's a marvel. That's in the scriptures. That's for us to remember who we are. It's for a sign to remember who we are. Read, come on.
For the world hasteth fast to pass away.
You see what the angel said? It said the world is hasting fast. That's why now, listen, it seemed like just yesterday we were celebrating Passover.
Right.
Day of Atonement is right here.
Yes, sir.
You understand? This the end of the summer is literally right here. Time is moving fast.
New moon after new moon.
Yes. They
Feast
come
day after feast day.
Yes. They coming like damn Sabbaths, like weekend Sabbaths.
Yes.
These new moons.
Yes.
You look up, oh, it's a new moon.
Yeah.
That's what the angel's saying. Read it again.
For the world hasteth fast to pass away.
Go ahead.
And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come.
It said he said, listen, Ezra, you cannot comprehend the things that I got set up. That why that we was talking about later, that he describes later. Going through those straight things. He said, you can't comprehend what I got for those who wait on me. Go ahead, watch this.
For this world is full of unrighteousness.
This world is what?
Full of unrighteousness.
This is another reason why the Lord is telling us to come out. Because he said this world that we live in is full of unrighteousness. You can literally do class after class after class, just out of just all the evil just that happened in America.
Yeah.
You ain't even got to leave the shores of America. Class after class after class, we digging. The more you search, you marvel. Like you was bringing out, officer, about because we might not get to it in Memphis. What was it in Memphis? The store.
The People's Grocery Store.
Yeah.
It was some Edomites. He had a grocery store like around it, but it was the black grocery store was affecting his business, so they decided to burn it down.
Yes. So, and the more you search into that history, that's a marvel.
Right.
Because a lot of our people didn't know that even happened. Didn't know it existed. You understand?
Yep.
Read on.
Verse 28. I'm sorry.
Verse 27.
Verse 27. And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come.
Go ahead.
For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmity.
He said, listen, this world that we living in, we got to realize is full of unrighteousness. It's full of unrighteousness. What we seeing, you got people that's on the fence about, is it real? Is it not real?
Right.
You understand? I'm pretty sure all our coworkers, I just sat in my office today. Usually I have to go and sit at the round table, you know what I'm saying, about 15 minutes before you clock out. And you know what I mean, kick the stuff with the coworkers.
Right.
Listen, bro, I sat right in front of my computer and just listened.
Damn.
And you know what they was talking about.
Trump.
You got half of the room, I don't know. Then half of the room, well, how the hell? You understand?
just going back and forth.
Back and forth. And I'm just sitting back. I've been in prophecy all night. I'm sitting back just, man. Doesn't it feel good to be an Israelite?
Damn right.
That's how you got to feel.
Damn right.
But we have to know this whole world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities, mental weakness, physical weakness. All right. Now watch this. Go ahead and play the video, bro. Let's dive into it. This is some
left to fend for
Go ahead.
themselves. Jerome, how old are you?
9.
9. Do you go to school?
Yes.
Where do you go to school, Jerome?
I did Overtoby Elementary School.
I see. What is your sister's name?
Lois.
That's Lois. And what are your other sisters' names?
Catherine. And Beulah.
Catherine and Beulah. What happened to your foot, Jerome?
Dig a nail in out there by the wash house.
So you drove a nail in out by the wash house. What did your mother do for that?
With some alcohol on it.
Where do you sleep, Jerome?
In his bed.
You have this big bed?
Yes.
What happened? How did you get that hole in that bed there, Jerome?
The rats.
The what?
Rats.
Now, Jerome, you are taking care of Kathy, of Beulah, and Lois.
Yes.
Stop.
Now, are you going?
Now, it's a reason why I want to stop right there, bro. Because this is what our people went through, bro. And this is what the Negro today, when we run across him and we bring this out, he's not considering his forefathers.
Yes.
When you look at these babies' faces and us that's in this truth, we understand. This is how our kids look on Day of Atonement.
Yeah.
This is when Day of Atonement comes around, you understand, and we have to fast, and we tell them, hey, go as long as you can.
Right.
We encourage them, exhort them, whatever, so forth. This is how they be looking. You understand?
Kids
Because
won't
that's the. So imagine this being a permanent situation. You understand, for your children, where you got to leave your children in the damn hut while you work for, like she's gonna explain, for nothing, for 8-10 hours for nothing.
Right.
We have to bring this to light and consider what our forefathers went through, our foremothers went through, even when we dealing with each other today. You understand? But go ahead though. You was gonna bring out something?
No, you good.
Go ahead, play.
You're going to give them lunch today?
Yes.
What are you going to feed them?
I don't know.
Do you have any food here to give them?
Yes.
I see. What time does your mother come home?
I don't know.
And how old he say he was?
Following day,
9.
Lean King,
We got 9-year-olds.
the mother of Jerome, Kathy, Lois,
Stop.
and Beulah.
Some of us won't even let, it's a new day now.
Yeah.
Some of us won't even let our 9-year-old go outside by themselves. I know I
won't.
Right.
You understand? And I know when we was coming up, 9 years old, we was getting kicked out the house.
Right.
But this is a new day.
Yeah.
This little man taking care of all his siblings.
Siblings, yeah.
Because like they all about what? 2?
2.
Yes.
2 or 3.
Because he's forced to.
Yes.
He forced to. This is the unrighteousness that's full in the earth. That when you go out and vote, this is what you voting for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Again was picking beans. Aileen King, I saw your children yesterday at the Okeechobee camp. Why didn't you put them in the nursery?
Don't make enough to pay for it.
How much does it cost to put them in?
85 cents.
85 cents.
That's right.
Aileen, what time did you come out the field this morning?
6 o'clock.
What time will you get home?
About 3:30, 4 o'clock.
6 this
8
morning
hours.
to 4 o'clock this afternoon.
That's right.
How much did you earn?
$1.
$1?
That's right. $1.
Is that because the beans were of poor quality?
That's right.
Has this happened before?
That's right.
How much will your food cost you today?
Hold on, pause. Can you imagine that? You sisters that's online right now. Can you imagine going to work for 8 hours, leaving your kids at home by themselves, unattended, with nothing to eat? He don't know what he about to feed the kids.
Right.
You understand? Just to make $1. Imagine it. Because you do it every day.
Yep.
Give me Isaiah 32 and 9.
And
do it every day.
It's like you say, this is what we vote for. We're
Yes.
voting for this. And we can't think this is done. This was in the 1900s. This happens today.
Yes.
It's the same thing today. It's like it says is in Haggai, a bag with holes. We live in check to check, paycheck to paycheck.
Yep.
Don't know what the kids gonna eat some days. This happens to us today. This is not over.
It's not over. Go ahead. Is that what I want?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9.
This is why the Lord is saying this. Go ahead.
Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
That's why the Lord is saying, man, a lot of our sisters today, because of social media, I want to jump to the social media next, brothers. Make sure y'all paying attention. A lot of our sisters, because of the social media, are wrapped up in a world of illusion.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not considering reality.
Right.
Especially those that are in the world. Because it be mainly the black woman running out to vote for a damn Edomite that you was just working for. Your grandmother suffered working for all damn day long. She said it costs 85 cents to send her kids to child care. I think later in the video, she said it costs $2 to feed the kids.
Right.
The the slave master paid her $1. You don't think that's by design?
Yes. Yes, it is. It's the same thing they did in with sharecropping.
Yes.
Same exact concept. Same. So after we got released from slavery, what did they do? We had to go into sharecropping.
Yeah.
And they paid us pennies on the dollar so that we had to come to them.
To work.
It was some instances during sharecropping where they didn't even get it paid a wage. They got paid up. They gave them an old suit instead of giving them wages. So yeah.
And they had something called vagrancy laws as well, like the soldiers talking about earlier, to where when we were so-called emancipated and released into sharecropping, if we didn't have a place to live, we didn't have the means to survive, they could put us right back into captivity.
Yep. And at 9 years old, you ain't old enough to watch nobody.
Come on, man.
You ain't old enough to watch. Why you think the little brother got a nail in his foot?
Yes.
You can't. My kid is 9.
Yeah.
You can only imagine the things that you get into when you're 9 years old, and you got to watch a 2-3-year-old baby.
Yeah.
And you have no choice. The mom, it ain't like she was ostrich, neglecting them. That's what she had to do to survive.
What she had to do.
She had to get by.
And now our women are shaking their behinds on them at the slave port.
Doing that, or they leaving their kid at the house to go to the club.
Yes,
go to for a whole week.
Right. For a week.
You get what I'm saying?
And the kid down dying.
Then they dying. They dying. They doing that willfully.
So what the scripture say?
Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
The scripture is telling the woman, the black, Hispanic. When I say black woman, that encompasses all of them.
Yeah, right.
Black, Hispanic, Native American.
Right.
They all African American.
You all have a black mindset. I had a black mindset.
Yeah, we all did.
I still got a black mindset from time to time that I'm trying to shed the hell off of me.
Shake it off.
I'm trying to shake it off, bro. This blackness, bro. You understand?
This black.
So the Lord is telling them, read it again.
Rise up, ye women that
rise up, ye women. Go ahead.
that are at ease.
Because right now we are at ease. You at ease. We got everything good right now. And it's telling you, rise up. Read. Go ahead.
Hear my voice.
Hear the voice of the Lord. Go ahead.
Ye careless daughters.
Because the black woman today, I'm telling you, bro, is careless. It's careless. The things that we do, the things that y'all do is careless. It's detrimental to the whole nation.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And there's many examples. But we gonna show you. We want to show y'all. And this is for the brothers too, but we talking about the black woman right now. A lot of things that's in front of us, Esau is putting it there to ruin us. And it starts with you women. Because, listen, y'all didn't understand. Damn, where did I read that? I read that last night. I forgot. Y'all don't understand the pitfalls. Remember when the voting, right? What was that bill called about taking a man out the house? It's slipping my mind right now. Taking a man out, welfare. Welfare. The Welfare Act.
Yes.
In order for them to pass that law, the black man couldn't be there.
Exactly.
The women didn't understand what she was getting herself involved in.
Right.
You understand? Once this is the hypocrisy of Esau, these Edomites.
Yep.
All hypocrisy. I gotta find the script, bro. Hold on, bro.
And Kat, why are you thinking about that too?
Gotta find it.
another thing that played a part in that is how today Esau is paying the women higher rates than men.
Right.
Because our sisters are at ease. Once they make more money, they can go out and do whatever they want.
Yep. Keep going, because I got to find this.
Where is that?
I was about to say in that old welfare video, remember that? It was an old video that was black and white when they was interviewing a woman, and they asked her if she wanted to get married. She was like, "Nah, I don't want to get married. I want to." She wanted to be on welfare.
Yeah,
but they didn't see the detrimental part of it.
And she had probably 6, 7 kids. They look at kids as a paycheck. It's a paycheck for them. That's their full-time job. I'm gonna have 6, 7 kids, and I'm gonna be on welfare. On top of that, child support.
And get
that Negro gonna pay me child support, welfare, and I'm good.
And file them taxes.
Hey, and you know that's only here in America, bro.
Yes, sir.
You understand? This is why America got us. America got us in the trick bag, bro.
Yeah.
You don't see that. You don't see that in other countries.
No.
Where if you divorce your husband, you get half of everything.
Yep. Oh, you see what Tiana Taylor?
Thank you. I'm about to say, what was the damn celebrity that just got Tiana Taylor?
Yeah.
You see everything that she got out of the damn marriage?
Everything.
Yeah.
She wasn't shooting free throws
Right.
in the gym.
Right.
You understand? But she took down there half of what this brother had, bro.
And I think she makes more money than him too. Cause she's a R&B singer and she been in the movies and stuff too.
She's still active.
Yeah,
you know,
she's still
in film and things.
Yeah. Yep. He's retired.
Damn, I can't remember where I read it at, but that's what I was thinking. That was my train of thought last night, was that our people, the hypocrisy of this nation of Esau, they say one thing and you vote, and it's a whole nother agenda behind. Isaiah 32. Yeah. Isaiah 32. the vow shouldn't be called liberal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn, bro. Why y'all wasn't in the spirit with me?
If you said vow, I would have knew. Damn, if you said vow, I would have knew.
What the hell?
Y'all be like, get that precept.
No.
Verse 5?
Start at verse 5. That's cool.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 5. The vile person shall no more be called liberal.
Yes, the morally bad person is not going to be called liberal. Liberal is meaning they are open to social development.
Right.
This Democratic Party, the Democrats, they pose themselves as they're open to economically being all on the same page, or socially, economically, we all together.
Right.
That's the agenda that they paint from election to election. Every damn president-elect comes up and tells you, "Hey, I'm gonna do this for you, black man. You vote for me, I'm gonna give you health care. You vote for me, I'm gonna give you reparations.
We gonna get them black jobs back from them
black jobs.
The student loan.
The only one that came out and told you something real was Donald.
Yeah.
Donald came out and said, "What the hell do you got to lose?"
Right.
That's what Donald said. And Joe took a page out of Donald's book. And I think, what did he say? He said
You
something.
ain't black if you don't vote for me.
If you ain't black, it didn't hit like Donald.
Yeah.
Didn't hit. So read it again.
The vile person shall be no more called liberal.
So the morally bad person is not going to be called liberal. That's just talking about your Democratic Party. Go ahead.
Nor the churl said to be bountiful.
Go ahead.
For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
It said the vile person will speak in a wicked manner, will speak in a dishonest manner. Read it again.
For the vile person will speak villainy.
Go ahead.
And his heart will work iniquity.
And his mind will work sin. When he put that bill in front of the black woman of, I can take care of you, welfare, behind it was sin, iniquity. Behind it was the destruction of our people. That was behind. That's the little fine print that none of us want to read. No, when they put a contract in front of you, you just be signing away.
Sign it away. Yep.
But you don't read the fine print.
Terms and conditions.
This is about to destroy your household and the household of all your people. And what you're going to see is you see a lot of black women in they damn 60s, 70s alone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Alone with little damn chihuahuas and peanut butter.
Hey, damn. It's like the script says, what does it say? Smooth words.
Yes.
Is that at?
Yep.
Smooth
It's in
words.
Psalms.
Psalms
55.
Psalms 55. Kim, let's get it.
Hold on.
My bad.
You good? Because I want you to bring it out.
Okay.
But finish that.
For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
Go ahead.
To practice hypocrisy.
To practice what?
Hypocrisy.
That's it right there. All praises. See, the Spirit came down to practice hypocrisy.
Right.
That's the Democratic Party.
Yes.
That's the Republican Party. To practice hypocrisy. Politics is to practice nothing but hypocrisy. They fame that, guess what? We all about inclusion. That's what they fame.
Right.
But behind the scenes, that's not what it's about. That's not what it's about at all. You talking about, hey, I'm going to vote for a tax break. You ain't seen no damn tax break.
Never.
Never. You understand? That's practicing hypocrisy to the highest level. Is that it on that? Read it again, if it ain't it.
For the vile person will speak villainy.
Go ahead.
And his heart will work
dishonestly. Go ahead.
And his heart will work iniquity.
And his heart is working sin. Go ahead.
To practice hypocrisy.
To practice hypocrisy. Go ahead.
And to utter error against the Lord.
And to utter error against the Lord. I just seen a video clip where they making little mini brains. That's error against the Lord.
Right.
I seen another clip where they putting animal organs inside of humans.
Yep. Pig organs.
Y'all seen that too?
Yes.
And everybody's dying.
And everybody's dying.
And Esau is like, well, why is everybody dying?
Yeah.
Negro, the body is fighting against what you putting in it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what the Lord created. The
not made
immune
for
system
humans.
is literally fighting against
Right.
what you just created in a damn laboratory.
Exactly.
You
Yes.
said there's different types of bodies in
Bodies.
1 Corinthians.
Celestial.
Right.
Celestial.
And you trying to mix the damn two.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's never going to work. That's what the scripture is saying. Read that, just that part.
To practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord.
That's you uttering error against the Lord. Go ahead.
To make empty the soul of the hungry.
And that's right there. That's the whole agenda. Is to make empty our souls, to destroy us spiritually, to destroy us physically, everything, to empty our damn souls. Go ahead. Is that it?
And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Right, that's us. That's talking about us. Because now, even with them doing that, they said, I know it's more, but that's the point. But that's what they do. They set up all these damn churches.
Yes.
And we thirsty, just like talking about the sister that I seen that was reading her Bible. Why is she reading her Bible? She's thirsty. She's thirsty and don't understand that this is living water.
Right.
She's not understanding how to really receive the H2O that we given, that the Lord has given us.
sir.
You was about to bring something?
Oh, that's Psalms 55.
Psalm chapter 55 and verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
So this going into what you was bringing out, Cap. The Democrats, the Republicans, they come out with these smooth words like they gonna help the black community.
Exactly.
They taking black jobs.
Exactly.
We gonna pass a bill for black folk.
Yeah.
It happens every 4 years.
Yeah.
All right. Smooth as butter. But read.
But war was in his heart.
At the end of the day, war is in their heart.
Yep.
War is in his mind. Spiritual warfare. They ain't got to pick up guns, drop nuke. They're spiritually at war with us. That's what giving the women welfare, giving the women Section 8. That divides the black family. They know that. They do that purposely to put the woman in head and the man below. All right? It's like it says in Jeremiah, the woman will compass the man.
Yep.
That's scriptural.
And we don't even understand. They dangling that
They
in front of you.
dangling
When you
right
get
there.
married, the woman, they go into the marriage already knowing, especially if you making more money.
Yeah.
In the back of their mind, I'm going to prove what I'm saying.
Bring it out.
In the back of their mind, they already looking at divorce.
Yeah.
They already look, I can get half.
Yeah.
How do you know? Steven Jackson made a whole damn post. He was about to get married to a sister, and he wanted her to sign a prenup.
Right.
A year before they got married, hey, sign his prenup. Yeah, I'm going to get to it, blah, 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 blah. 3 months, hey, sign his prenup. Yeah, I'm going to get to it, blah, 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 blah. You know how they shoot the crap. They fly all the way down to the destination. Prenup still ain't signed. Damn. Steven, the basketball player, he tell her, hey, listen, sign this prenup. I'm talking about 24 hours before.
Oh, it ain't.
She ain't signing it.
All right.
He called it off.
Yep.
What does that tell you about her mindset?
She out for
She was
money.
planning her exit.
She planning the exit plan already.
Already.
just like a lot of these sisters, bro, when they lay down, a lot of these older sisters that are at ease and the black mentality, they lay down and have sex with a brother just to get child support.
Just to get the child support. Yep.
Just to get child support. They don't. Their intentions is not to build a family. Their intentions is to get $800 a month.
Right.
This is why they have three kids with three different baby daddies.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Cause I can get 5 from this nigga, I'm gonna get 5 from this nigga, and I'm gonna get probably 4 for 25. That was a bad choice over here. You understand?
I'm gonna get $1.
Yeah, you might not get that.
Yeah.
You understand?
I got a video for you.
Hey.
Okay, pull it up, bro.
Watch this. It's going.
And we got to get to the social media.
And I'm claiming all of them on my taxes.
I was gonna say, and that shows you the messed up mindset of the woman, because instead of just being with the man and having a good household with 2 incomes, you probably gonna benefit and have more money just with that. But now you getting baby daddy number 1, baby daddy number 2. Now it's they not thinking.
And you raising
logically.
And you raising demons.
Yes.
And I got 3 deductions.
I got 3 deductions.
They look at them as deductions. The hell is this?
Esau the devil, bro.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I've been seeing a lot of that. Hey, go to the social media. This is one of the pitfalls. I want to get to this. Okay, let's read that real quick.
Understanding the nature and
you got the video. Everything lined up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir. Yes,
go
sir.
ahead.
Understanding the nature and impact of mass media in urban society.
We got to really look at social media. We got to really take a look at social media. All right, now watch this. Go ahead.
Media and community engagement. Community engagement is the heartbeat of urban development, and media is its voice. By covering local events, discussing urban issues, and providing a platform for citizen journalism, media can encourage a more involved and informed citizenry. This engagement is crucial for addressing the unique challenges cities face, from infrastructure to social equity.
So you read this, and you're thinking, okay, media is beneficial, right? It's beneficial. It actually brings us together, brings the community together, has us socializing, if you will. Okay.
That's a setup, bro.
Thank you. Give me the next one.
They late.
The cons of social media.
Watch.
Since it's relatively new technology, there's little research to establish the long-term consequences, good or bad, of social media use. However, multiple studies have found a strong link between heavy social media and increased risk of depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, and even suicidal thoughts.
You see this thing? Oh, so now when they do the study on it, and the only reason why they doing a study on it now is because they affected. Right. So now they letting you know that, you know what, this thing is linked to depression, anxiety. Our damn kids want to kill their damn self. They feeling lonely as hell, sitting in these damn $1 million mansions by their damn self, taking pictures, selfies.
Yeah.
My life is so great. So, as soon as the phone turned off, I'm depressed.
You buy your selfie.
Right.
Yeah, you said you buy your selfie. Damn.
Cyberbullying in your comment section.
Yes. Self-harm and down there suicidal thoughts. All right. Is there some more on this one?
And our sisters wonder why they deal with anxiety. This is one of the reasons.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you don't know how to you don't know how to interact amongst the real life because you're so used to interacting with a screen.
Man, I hope y'all got the article, because it was one article that was heavy. But this one too.
The next paragraph, that fear of missing.
Okay, let's read that one.
Fear of missing out and social media addiction. While FOMO has been around for far longer than social media.
They didn't put a name to it, bro.
Bro,
they made an acronym.
FOMO.
Wow, good.
While FOMO has been around far longer than social media, sites such as Facebook and Instagram seem to exacerbate feelings that others are having more fun or living better lives than you are.
I'm telling you.
That's it.
See, we not tapped in. That's why we had to play that video before, because we ain't tapped in for reality. Why the conditions that we were before they gave us this social media, before they gave us so-called freedom, emancipation. We was in captivity. So these things that they have created, these things bring a level of depression, anxiety, loneliness, and now we fame like, oh, everybody's good. Look at my life. Look at my life. And when you turn the damn phone off and look deeper, they be the main ones going through it.
Yep. Sleeping on the floor.
Sleeping on the damn floor. sleeping on the floor, and they post a damn picture on the balcony on the weekend.
There you go.
Yes.
Look at my life in Dubai. You just spent your whole damn money. You understand? Getting a ticket over there just to say, hey, can you show me this room to go up there and take a picture?
Hey, sister got caught taking a picture in front of somebody's house.
Damn.
She say, that's my house in the video.
Didn't Nick Cannon? Was it? I don't want to throw no smut on nobody's name, but it was one of them. I think it was Bow Wow. They had the Bow Wow challenge.
Yes, sir. It was Bow Wow.
Took
Yes,
a damn,
in front of the jet.
Yes, yeah, in front of the jet.
Yes.
Private jet.
And you trying to, and
you trying to
attain
impress.
that.
Yes.
And they ain't even got that.
They don't have
They ain't
that.
got it. And I saw another, like an article. The likes do like it gives endorphins.
Oh,
you
man.
get more likes.
Damn.
And I'm getting less likes than this person, so I feel
get a
like
high off
you
of
get
it.
a high off of that. It's crazy.
That self-absorption part at the bottom.
Is that what it is?
See that self-absorption?
Self-absorption. Sharing endless selfies and all your innermost thoughts on social media can create an unhealthy self-centeredness. An unhealthy self-centeredness and distance you from real life connections.
You see that thing, bro? This is why. I think I seen a clip where Busta Rhymes, he was doing the concert. He told everybody, put the damn phones down. Where the light is at? How they come from this? Put the phone down. You stand up.
Y'all.
Everybody's sitting out there with their damn phones up. We don't understand that this thing is detrimental. Now, hold on now.
Hey, there's something else in this article, Cap.
Okay,
It's heavy.
all right.
Go
Make sure
down.
you get my article, bro.
Go down where it says signs that social media is impacting your mental health. All right, let's read this. Go down a little bit more. Start right here. Start at comparing yourself.
Comparing yourself unfavorably with others on social media. You have low self-esteem or negative body image. You may even have patterns of disordered eating.
So now, first, the whole body shaming situation, that all comes from social media. What you see online, you start to compare your body to that. You start developing these eating disorders. You either get bigger or you start to be anorexic. That's one thing. Jump down to being distracted.
Hey, and just newsflash, all these models, these video vixens, they're fake, sisters.
Yep.
They're fake.
Photoshop,
all right? Surgery, all of that.
Yep. They're miserable.
And they're miserable.
Starving
And
yourselves. And you know you ain't going to starve yourself.
Right.
They starving themselves. They ain't eating nothing.
Right.
For 48 hours. Nothing. We can't, never mind. Go ahead.
You said they fasting for the wrong reasons, Cap.
Yes. I'm telling you, bro. Go ahead.
Being distracted at school or work. You feel pressure to post regular content about yourself. Get comments or likes on your posts.
There you go.
Or respond quickly and enthusiastically to friends' posts.
It becomes your whole life. Now, these next 2 points are heavy points. Read that.
Having no time for self-reflection. Every spare moment is filled by engaging with social media, leaving you little or no time for reflecting on who you are, what you think, or why you act the way you do.
So you wonder why certain sisters always getting in trouble in the body. There's always something coming up. Or brothers always getting in trouble when something coming up. It's because you're not self-reflecting. You spending so much time on social media that you're not really realizing what's going on in your life. The signs that you are out of the spirit. That's what's going on. This next one. And this is a result of not self-examining yourself. Read.
Engaging in risky behavior in order to gain likes, shares, or positive reactions on social media. You play dangerous pranks, post embarrassing material, cyberbully others, and access your phone while driving or in other unsafe situations.
So that's where all them challenges come from.
Yes.
Ice bucket challenge, all them crazy challenges.
But it's even worse. They got them challenges where they got the book bag and they rolling up and they in the hood, acting like they got a gun in their book bag. Then somebody pull out a real gun on them.
Now let's bring this to something in the truth. When something happens in the world, like this whole Donald Trump situation, and leadership say, don't say nothing about it, don't post nothing about it, but you got people in the truth sharing it just to get likes, just to get attention from everybody in the world. These are risky behaviors. You start to blur those lines of what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. This happens in the truth. This is where your OnlyFans comes in. All these different things. These are risky behaviors.
Hey, get that next one. Now watch this. Read the title, yeah, and then go down. Yeah. Come on.
Neuroscience. What social media does to your brain.
Now watch this. Watch this. Go down. Straight to the point. Listen. Watch. Bro, there's some heavy stuff, bro. Esau mind is deep, bro. Deep. Watch this. Read.
Changes in memory. Social media even has the capacity to affect memory formation, and your ability to recall information and experiences.
Watch this. Go ahead.
Studies have been found that because social media platforms tend to bombard users with constant information, it may be overloading cognitive resources.
Go ahead.
Which hinders the ability of their brains to encode memories effectively.
Listen. Now, I said this before. If you remember I said, damn. Mister, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mister, what I tell him? What I tell you?
What you tell me, Kevin?
Now, remember what I had told you, like, about the shorts. You remember how when you be flipping through the shorts, how it does something to your brain where you can't concentrate. Right. Yeah. You're going from one thought to another thought, thought, and then you wonder why when you turn the phone off, you scatterbrain. Yep. You understand? Because we conditioning ourselves with these shorts and just idle time, just flipping here, flipping there. And it's totally two different topics. Yes. And your mind is trying to dissect what's going on. Right. You understand? And you taking it within the damn 30 seconds, boom, boom, boom. So that affects, right here, what it's saying, it affects your memory. It affects your brain development.
And Cap, you said two different, I get what you're saying with two, but you scrolling through them shorts, you got 50 different people posting different things, like 50 different things that have nothing to do with each other. So yeah, it does. I can see how it would mess with your memory.
It makes it hard for you to process information.
Watching this video, that video, it's crazy.
Right. Go ahead. I think it's Deacon ASAP that says it. Your mind is like a computer. What happens when you got too many tabs open in your computer? It slows it down. It got too many things open to where you can't fully process the one thing that you really need.
That's why our attention span is so short.
Man.
You understand? Different from our forefathers, when they didn't have all this technology, they was able to sit down and be inventors. Yes. Everything that we basically use today was invented by blacks.
Right.
Was invented by blacks, our people, Israel, during their oppression.
Right.
They had a lot of time on their hands. Us, now, in this time and age right now, how Esau is socially engineering us through social media, it's affecting our minds. It's affecting our basic experience where now you don't even know how to interact with each other.
Right.
Now people be damn socially awkward.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
A lot of brothers are socially awkward.
Yeah, we don't even know how to. That's because of social media.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand? And again, they only doing these studies is because what we read in Psalms. Psalms, read it again from.
Psalms chapter 55 and
No,
verse
9 and
15. Yep.
Psalms chapter 9 and verse 15.
Yep.
The heathen are sucked down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken.
Yep. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why they doing these studies.
Right.
Is because their children is being affected. Why the hell is Timmy so damn suicidal?
Right.
Why is he laying on the roof? You understand? Taking my damn gun and on the roof.
Yeah.
I didn't teach you that, Timmy. This is why.
Social media.
Because social media has us warped. This is why we have to detach ourselves from the world.
Right.
And our children. It's the reason why I read, you careless women.
Yes.
You careless women. Listen.
Bring it out.
All the stuff, all the classes that we bring out, and we still give our phones to these kids and walk away. We still put them in front of a TV. That's what Bishop Kanai was bringing out. And multiple classes have been brought out. When you sit your kids in front of Nickelodeon, they making damn subliminal sounds.
Yes. Sounds. Yep.
Subliminal scenes.
Yes.
Programming your kids to be over-sexualized.
Right.
This is why the scripture, go back to that Isaiah 32, please, man. And read.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
That's why it's telling us to rise up. Think about what we're doing. Go ahead.
hear my voice.
Hear the voice. Go ahead.
Ye careless daughters.
Now, what voice are we supposed to hear? Hold that. Give me that 1 Corinthians 15:33 right quick. What's the voice that we're supposed to be hearing? Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33.
Come on.
Be not deceived.
Don't be deceived.
Evil communication corrupts good manners.
The things that are put in front of us, that's evil. The Lord said it corrupts our good manners. Right. The things that we put in front of our children, it corrupts their good manners. We wonder why our kids be moving away. We putting spirits on them.
Right.
Because why? They at ease. And the prophets, bro, we out moving, we doing this, we doing that, we doing. The woman, her job is to protect the essence of the household. Not just the cleaning up part. No, it's the entire thing, that even their mentality, their minds.
Right.
Yep.
Go ahead, read it again.
Be not deceived.
Be not deceived. Go ahead.
Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Go ahead.
Awake to righteousness.
No. Go back to Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 32.
Hey, Cap, even to that point, too, where he said the sister's job is to protect the essence of the household. You got to think Esau is making our sisters work longer and harder hours, paying them more money just so you can avoid that.
Just so you can send your kids to school.
Yes.
And we understand some not in that position. Right. We understand that. But if you are, you got to really think about it. If you're in a position where your wife can stay at home and you make enough money, you got to really think about, do you really believe what you're reading?
Right.
Do you really believe what you're reading? Because you're literally sacrificing your kids. Because that's the school system, I'm telling you, that they're growing up in today. Is nothing but prison institution. It's nothing but just to destroy their mindsets at an early age.
Yes.
That's all it is. You would be lucky if they make it to high school and still be in this truth based off of all the influence that goes on within school.
Yes, sir.
And you can't even say high school. We're talking about elementary, middle.
They started earlier.
These damn kids today, they know every damn thing.
Yes.
And their minds are programmed just like a damn adult.
Right.
Did you see you imagine your damn kindergarten having a conversation with another kid, my pee hole is brown. These are conversations. Why? You might not be listening to this, but her parent on the way to school was just blasting this 30 times over and over and over, and now they just introduce your kid to that.
There you go.
You understand?
And I know we all didn't had that conversation. Where you heard that at?
Where you heard that? You know, your kids they walking through the damn house humming and what the hell you humming?
Like, oh, hold up.
Yeah.
That's because back at the damn school, they've been introduced. That's why it says the righteous, it says the wicked seduces them.
Yes.
You understand? That's what it's going into. But keep reading Isaiah 32.
That's why they call it the school to prison pipeline.
Right. Yes. Yep. Go ahead. Read on.
Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
Right.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled.
He's telling you, many days. Listen, what's coming to this planet? What's coming to Babylon? You're going to be troubled. You're going to be troubled. You're going to wish that you listen to the prophets. You don't be like them ones that we just seen in Independence Day with that look on your face. Because the scripture says many days you're going to be what? Read it again.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled.
Many days and even years. You don't know how long this oppression, real oppression that's coming to us, real persecution is going to take place. You don't know how long. Said many days and even years. Go ahead, though.
Ye careless women.
Go ahead.
For the vintage shall fail.
He said your face is going to fail. Go ahead.
The gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease.
You see how he's staying on the woman. He's staying on her, bro. All that damn makeup, it ain't going to mean nothing when persecution hit. All that standing in front of the mirror. Yeah, is my eyeliner right? Do I got the right freaking, what they call the... eyelashes, all that is you throwing all that out the window. The scripture says your faces is going to fail. There ain't going to be no more gathering. All this independent woman crap that you see on social media. When persecution hit and you got men running up in your house, and it ain't just happening to the righteous, it's going to happen to the wicked because they going to be looking for the righteous seed. This is what Negroes don't understand. When they was persecuting, sidebar, when they was persecuting, remember when Herod was persecuting, was looking for Christ. He said, kill all babies 2 and under.
Everybody.
Do you think that they was making a distinction between those keeping of the law
Nope.
or not? Hell no.
Nope.
It said all kids 2 and under, kill them. The wicked of our people about to catch hell. Just like we gonna catch hell.
Going back
for
into
preaching this word.
Second Ezra is what you brought out
Yes,
earlier.
I'm telling you.
We all gonna suffer straight.
We all about to go through it.
Yep.
Don't matter. So if you want to fall out the truth, if you want to say, hell, I don't believe this,
All right.
niggas this, all right. Because when stuff. Thank you, sir. I'm trying, bro. When stuff hit the fan,
Bring it out, Cap.
you're gonna be looking for that man.
Hey, don't come knocking on the door then.
Hell no. Read.
Tremble ye women that are at ease.
Go ahead.
Be troubled.
Be troubled. Go ahead.
Ye careless ones.
Go ahead.
Strip you and make you bare.
Go ahead.
And gird sackcloth upon your loins.
What he's saying right there, when it says strip you and make you bare, you got to remember, Isaiah, hold that, give me the next chapter. No, give me Isaiah 20, I think it is. What you in, Isaiah 32?
Yes,
Okay, give me Isaiah 20, because after Isaiah 19, Isaiah 20, look at verse 2.
Isaiah chapter 20 and verse 2.
Watch this. This is why it's saying strip you and make you bare. It's symbolic. The Lord deals with symbolism. Read, watch this.
At the same time spake the Lord by Isaiah the son of Amos, saying, Go and loose the sackcloth from off thy loins.
This is what he told Isaiah. Take your clothes off. Go ahead.
And put off thy shoe from thy foot.
Take off your shoes from your foot, Isaiah. Go ahead.
And he did so, walking naked and barefoot.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said, like as my servant Isaiah hath
Just
walked,
like what you doing, walking naked and barefoot, Isaiah. Go ahead.
hath walked naked and barefoot 3 years.
Go ahead.
For a sign.
For what?
For a sign.
For what?
For a sign.
For a sign. It's symbolic. Go ahead.
And wonder upon Egypt.
Go ahead.
And upon Ethiopia.
Go ahead.
So shall the king of Assyria lead away the Egyptians prisoners and the Ethiopians captives.
So when the Lord told Isaiah to walk naked for 3 years, it was for a sign of what was going to happen to the Egyptians and to the Ethiopians, right? What the king of Assyria was going to do. So now let's travel back to Isaiah 32 and read that verse again.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
Tremble ye women that are at ease.
Go ahead.
Be troubled.
Go ahead.
Ye careless ones.
Go ahead.
Strip you and make you bare.
He's telling you, strip you and make you bare. Watch this.
And gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Gird sackcloth, because why? You're going to be trembling. For many days, you're going to be suffering persecution. Read, go ahead.
They shall lament for the teats.
And you're going to lament for your breasts. What he's telling you right there, this is what's going to come.
Right.
He's telling us this is what's coming in the near future. While you wrapped up on social media and it's destroying your mind, this is what's happening. Go ahead. Read it again.
They shall lament for the teats.
For their breasts, go ahead. For the milk, go ahead.
For the pleasant fields. And the
For the pleasant fields and the fruits, go ahead.
And the fruitful vine.
Ain't no more going to the grocery store.
Right.
All that going to the grocery store, the Kroger's, and give me some more Price Chopper, Hy-Vee, all that.
No more pigeon shopping.
Pigeon shop, all that's out the window.
Yeah.
All that's out the window. Go ahead.
Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars.
Upon the land of Jerusalem. Remember, we are people before a place. Upon Jerusalem gonna come what? Read it again.
Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars.
Oh, go ahead.
Yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city.
Because right now we joyous. All the houses of joy, listen, it's gonna get turned in an instant. This is what the Lord is telling us. That's why he said, man, all of us got to come out of America. But he talking to that black woman right now. All right, that is at ease. That's in a joyous state. Yeah, I can divorce my nigga and get half. Right. I can get child support. That's only here in America that they dangle that in front of you. You go to these other countries, you ain't getting half of what?
Nothing.
Half of nothing. I don't care what he got. Yeah. And you know what they do? That force the woman to stay.
Yep.
But when you dangle, when you leave, you get child support. The first thing the man do, all of a sudden, no, I'm out of here.
Right.
I'm gone because you know you're gonna get half. You made a covenant with death. This is what the Lord is saying right here. Read it again.
Verse 13.
Go ahead.
Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars.
Go ahead.
Yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous cities.
Go ahead.
Because the palaces shall be forsaken.
Because we forsook our heritage. Go ahead.
The multitude of the city shall be left.
Go ahead. It said the multitude of what?
The multitude of the city shall be left.
Bro, you understand this. The same stuff that he told in Syria. Said the multitude of the city, all your friends, families, your neighbors, we gonna flee. It say the same thing in Ezra's. You gonna go from city to city hoping to see one person. What was that movie Will Smith was in?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. You understand? I Am Legend. Pull that movie up right quick one time from my mind. You gonna want to go to a city and pray that you just see one person walking through. Because in that day, it's gonna be hell, bro. I'm telling you, what Satan want us to do over here is he's doing it for a reason, lining us up for a reason. For this right here, when the whole damn city is left. You could just leave it, you could just put that up right there. You just put that on the screen. Read that again.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 14.
Go ahead.
Because the palaces shall be forsaken.
We gonna be forsaken. Go ahead.
The multitude of the cities shall be left.
Go ahead. Everybody's gonna leave these cities, man. Go ahead.
The forts and towers shall be for dens forever.
Go ahead. Watch this.
A joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks, until the Spirit be poured upon us.
Until what?
Until the Spirit be poured upon us
go ahead.
From on high.
This is, the Lord is giving us a warning to the woman, to the black woman. Listen, you about to go through some things that you ain't even considering in these last days. And you're not gonna realize it until the Spirit of the Lord come upon you. Until he poured his Spirit and you take a step back and say, these prophecies are being fulfilled. Damn. You don't know nothing about what's going on over here in Syria. You worried about Real Housewives of Atlanta. You don't know nothing about what's going over here in Israel, the controversy of Israel. Amalek is literally trying to establish a vision. It's in our face. He's establishing a vision that they talk about in Daniel. What you worried about? Give me another damn show.
Olympics.
The Olympics.
Coming up.
Nah, man.
Basketball.
Basketball?
Women ain't worried about no basketball.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
Damn Sexy Red. We talking about in the world.
We struggling right now, Cap.
Yeah, we struggling. The real, only thing that keep popping up in my mind is the Real Housewives of Love and Hip. Is that show still on, bro?
I don't think so.
Power. Let's say Power. These type of shows. You know what I'm saying? That get our women wrapped up. Get them detached from reality. Social media, like we just read right there. Facebook. How did this person view me? You understand? How am I viewed? How many damn likes do I have? Oh, that's going to be out the window. You understand? In that day. You going to bring something?
No, I'm good.
What? Was that the end on that?
No, sir. Not that verse.
Okay.
Until the Spirit be poured upon us from on high.
Go ahead.
And the wilderness be a fruitful field, and the fruitful field be counted for a forest.
Okay. All right. So,
Did you show that?
Yeah, what's that?
The I Am Legend.
Yeah. You put that on the screen, right? Okay, give me the next thing after the media. Okay, give me that one. Does this go with it?
No, this is the pollution.
Oh, that's the pollution of the air? How much time we got?
We got
13 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, you can pull it out. This is another stage of the nets that they have put in front of us now. This is the pollution of America. America's down. Give me that in Micah 2 right quick, please. Basic. Micah 2 and what is it, 10?
Yes, sir. Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This is not our rest. This is not our rest. That's why he's saying arise and depart. Depart what? Not get a damn ticket, get a passport, try to get out of here to another country. Give me that precept. I think it's in Jeremiah. You know what I'm talking about? Let me look at it. Arise and depart. Depart. I think it's Jeremiah 50. Let me look at it.
Plug this in here.
Yeah. So, hey, a part
51 and 6. Go ahead.
I say, the only way you're going to be able to get out of these pollutions of this world is to know who you are. Who's teaching you that? The Israelites.
Yep.
Subscribe to our page and get more content, learn how to escape these pollutions.
Yep. Hey, Deborah Taylor, you on point. The damn Drake and Kendrick beef.
Yeah.
You're wrapped up in that.
Distractions.
That's a distraction. All this stuff. Hey, if they putting it on the news back to back to back on the Caucasian News Network, it's a distraction.
Right.
You might as well just chalk it up. This is just here to distract me. All right? Give me that right quick.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Go ahead.
And deliver every man his soul. For this.
Deliver every man what?
Deliver every man his soul.
That's what it means to flee, to deliver your soul. Come out of Babylon. Go ahead.
And be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
Right now, this is the time we living in right now. The time of the Lord's vengeance. Vengeance is getting poured out on the earth, on all these nationalities. What the reason why they catching hell is for vengeance for what they did to the Israelites. Go ahead. Is that it?
This is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
He's going to render unto Babylon a recompense. Go back to Micah.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 10.
Go ahead.
Arise ye and depart.
That's what it's talking about, depart. Deliver your soul. Go ahead.
For this is not your rest.
Because we wasn't brought over here to be at ease. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted.
Because it's what?
It is polluted.
Even what we about to get into. Play that beautiful bean footage.
Now to our continuing series on inequality in America. Nationwide, black Americans are twice as likely as white Americans to die from asthma. In Newark, New Jersey, where the rates are particularly high, advocates blame industries near minority neighborhoods.
We have airplanes that go overhead every 3 minutes.
Melissa Miles's neighborhood is under Newark Airport's flight path and near a massive trash incinerator. Then there are the trucks hauling cargo nonstop from the port, bringing diesel emissions into the city. It's all having a direct effect on her family.
When my oldest was 1, he was diagnosed with asthma, which was a big shock, having to take my infant son to the emergency room.
For a 1-year-old?
For a 1-year-old.
About 4 times a year, Akani has to stay home from school for treatment.
What does it feel like when that happens?
It's like there's a million fuzzy balls inside of my mouth.
Stop.
Here in Newark, where the population...
Listen, that's exactly how you describe it. You understand? Exactly, like a damn million fuzzy balls in it. Damn, hold on. Hey. Oh,
what did he say?
No diddy. No diddy. The hell did he say? I just think about what the little man said. But that's how you describe it, bro. The air quality is terrible. Right. We just listen, I just got back from New York.
The Bronx.
From the Bronx. And when I tell you, bro, you cannot breathe. You can't, bro, from the damn bus. Polluting the air, from cigarettes, from the stench on just people. Like, bro, I literally was sitting there thinking, like, bro, this is not clean oxygen that I'm breathing right now, bro.
No,
I can't wait to get away from this place, bro. Babylon is polluted.
Yes,
they polluting even the damn air. You understand? This is for our destruction.
Yep. And Cap, who sets this up? Who sets up the structure of the neighborhoods?
Right.
Who gives the okay for the plans to put an airport over your house? You get what I'm saying? To put Whole Foods in Lenexa, but put a Dollar General in the Black. Who does that? The government.
All this stuff is staged. Hey, give me the just hold this. Give me the Highway Act. Give me the Highway Act. Even how your highways is designed.
Bring it up.
I think, was it in the Highway Act in 1956, I believe.
Oh,
yeah. Boom, right there.
There you go.
Read it.
All right. U.S. Department
Hey, this better be good, bro.
He's shooting from the hip.
Go ahead.
Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956, creating the interstate system.
Go ahead.
And
go down. Let's read right there.
President?
Yeah.
President Dwight D. Eisenhower, February 22nd, 1955. By the late 1930s, the pressure for construction of transcontinental superhighways was building. It even reached the White House, where President Franklin D. Roosevelt repeatedly expressed interest in construction of a network of toll superhighways as a way of providing more jobs for people out of work.
Now remember what we read in Isaiah the 32nd chapter about he practiced hypocrisies. All right? Right here he's saying this is going to establish a network of more jobs and more, people, we have opportunity to work, right? Okay. Just for time's sake, put in the Highway Act through black communities. Highway Act through black communities. Okay. Now watch this. Yep, okay. Let's go in there. Read the title.
How interstate highways gutted communities.
What'd it say?
How interstate highways gutted communities.
Okay.
And reinforced segregation.
And did what?
Reinforced segregation.
Now we just Googled this. We just Googled this. This is why I said, man, he practiced hypocrisies. Yeah. Everything that we encounter, bro, is strategically put to pollute us. This whole land is polluted. Jump down, jump down, jump down. Read just a little bit of it.
When Congress approved the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956, it authorized what was then the largest public works program in U.S. history. The law promised to construct 41,000 miles of an ambitious interstate highway system that would crisscross the nation, dramatically expanding America's roadways and connecting 42 state capital cities and 90% of all American cities with populations over 50,000.
Jump down to the third paragraph.
According to estimates from the U.S. Department of Transportation, more than 475,000 households and more than 1 million people were displaced nationwide because of the federal roadway construction.
They was taking a lot of our grandmothers' homes. My grandmother, they wanted to take my grandmother's home. You understand? And then found out that asbestos was under it and couldn't build on it.
Damn.
But gave her a big check somewhere that I grew up, a house that I grew up in. You know, so I remember my people putting money in to get it fixed up because they knew what was coming. You understand? This is a lot of our people was affected by what was going on. Go ahead.
Hulking highways, cut through neighborhoods, darkened and disrupted the pedestrian landscape, worsening air quality, and torpedoed property values.
Go ahead.
Communities lost churches, green space, and whole swaths of homes. They also lost small businesses.
Small businesses gone. Like we had 18th and Vine here. You had the Black Wall Street that they just built a damn highway right through. You understand? You had all that. Go ahead.
They also lost small businesses that provided jobs and kept money circulating locally. Crucial middle-class footholds in areas already struggling from racist zoning policies, disinvestment, and white flight.
You understand? And white flight because they had covenants. So all this stuff, all this stuff is by design. That's why the Lord is telling, bro, especially you women, rise up. Rise up. You men, listen, flee America, flee Babylon, because the whole damn land is polluted. They run highways through your neighborhoods to pollute your air, to make sure that your dollar don't circulate. I think what the Chinese man said, his dollar circulate through his. Can you pull up some statistic for us, man? So how many times does a dollar go through the Chinese man's community?
This proves that the whole system is against you.
Yes.
And don't think just because you own that house, that property, that the government ain't going to take it.
Hell no.
They got what's called eminent domain.
Eminent domain.
If they want it, they going to take it.
Can you imagine your mother, your grandparents, spending their whole life to buy a home?
Yes.
For you to lose it for $1,300
pennies
in taxes.
on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. Yes.
Can you imagine that, bro? That goes on every day in the hood.
Yes.
$1,300 taxes. Your grandmother, your grandfather worked their whole life to buy this house, to pass it down for an inheritance for the children. And because of $1,300 taxes, they sell your house on City Hall on the front steps.
Hey, and you know Esau lined up first to buy it.
Yes.
I was about to say, and to buy the house, all you have to do is just pay the taxes.
Pay the taxes.
Just to own the house.
They didn't pay $56,000 back then.
And that's big money back then.
That's big money.
That's big money.
Yep.
You get the house for $1,300.
Yep. Crazy.
Hey, so when we read the scripture, cursed in the city, there's layers to that scripture.
Yes.
There's different layers to it.
You got me? Y'all ain't got me. It's all good. But it tells you, bro, many times does the dollar circulate through these other nations. Ken, where you at, bro?
I'm about to post it right now.
You usually be on top of this.
I'm dropping it in a box.
I was trying to find the best one.
Bro. Okay, hey. Pull up the article that Kim just posted. Officer just posted. Yeah, officer be on it. He be on it, bro. Pull that up. We're in with this. All praise to the Most High.
Start from the top.
Is this the one you had? Okay, go ahead.
Disparities in wealth by race and ethnicity in the 2019 survey of consumer finances.
Scroll down, let's look. Oh, damn, you went way too fast, bro. Let me see. You see something? Scroll down a little bit. Let me see. Scroll down.
So this is talking about like the overall, how much money they have overall as a nation.
Okay. Go down. All right, we just tell you, it is what it is. But through our dollar does not go around in our communities at the same rate as these other nations, bro. As soon as we get paid, our dollar is gone, bro. Right to the other nation.
I think it's minutes. It's
within minutes. You got something? Okay, all praises, bro. Come on, hook me up. Right there. All right, post that one. Okay, yeah, let's read that one.
A study by Selig Center for Economic Growth found that money circulates one time in the African American community.
You see this thing, bro? One time, go ahead.
6 times in the Latino community and 9 times in the Asian community.
Damn, 9 times in the damn Asian. I mean, they're keeping their money circulating. You understand? They get paid. They coming to their own nail salon.
Yep.
They going to their own restaurants.
Yep.
You understand? The restaurants is paying their own people. That turns around. They go to their own damn whatever shop to purchase. We don't have that, bro.
They come over here. They set up Chinatown and they stay in Chinatown.
They say they don't even look for a job. When they come over here, their whole thing is to own a business.
Chinatown.
Not us. Go ahead. Is that it on that?
I got something else I dropped in general.
Okay. It says in white neighborhoods, money circulates nearly an unlimited number of times. Bro.
Yes. Hey, that's true.
Okay, let's look at this.
That's what I posted.
Okay.
The duration a dollar stays within a community is crucial for understanding its economic health.
Damn.
Comparatively, the
talking about as a people. It's economic health as a people. Go ahead.
Comparatively, the black dollar circulates much shorter than any other communities.
This is why when we get paid, we got to go support our people, man. I try to go to I try to go to my black brothers, man. You understand, the black businesses, as much as possible.
Right. And tip.
You understand? And tip. Yeah. If you want chicken, why go to Popeyes, bro? Go to the local, your people.
Yeah.
You understand? Whatever it is, go support your people, man.
But what we do, we like to nitpick every little thing that they do wrong.
And pay them what they asking for.
Try to get the play.
Can I get a deal?
Yeah.
You ain't say that to Moab.
Yeah, this is good right here.
Go ahead.
So then it says, here are some statistics for how long a dollar circulates in different communities. The black community, 6 hours.
6 hours.
6
Go ahead.
Bro, it's not even bad.
Come on.
The Jewish community, 19 to 20 days. Asian, 28 to 30 days. White, 17 days.
And
Latino, 6 times.
6 times, bro.
Damn.
That means 8 hours.
6 hands.
So we all under it, bro. We all under the curses, all right? And these are the pitfalls. We got to understand America is polluted. Everything that we see, experience, we got to come out of it, get totally detached from Babylon the Great.
Yes, sir.
So Lord's will, y'all got something out of the class. All praise to the Most High. The radio show. Hey, I'm Captain of Red. We got
Officer Abishai.
Officer Benaiah.
Officer Eliakim.
Officer Gamliel.
all praise to the Most High. Hey, tune in to us every Monday, Lord's Will, 12:30. All right. Take the survey. It's on the screen. All praises. Take the survey. Y'all did good today, man. I know we had a lot of stuff lined up, but when sometimes you gotta let the Spirit have his free course, bro.
Yep.
You understand? Let the Spirit have his free course. You can't block the Spirit. You can't quench it, bro.
Right.
You gotta let it go. Good. All right. Give donations. All praise to the Most High. Make sure you put in the link. Sands of the SEERS. All right. Hey, all praise to the Most High. With that, we say Shalom.
Shalom, Israel.
Gerard, appreciate this one now.